Hello. I just got back from probably the craziest weekend of my life. I was given this past Saturday, it was the 4th of July. I was given Thursday, Friday, and Monday off by the state of Florida. So I had a crazy trip, went up to PA to see some family, hung around Philly, got to go to a World Cup game. I'll include some clips here. And after the World Cup game, drove back, and really crazy weekend, super exhausted, but I got a lot of mail, so let's go over what I got, and maybe I'll add the sales in afterwards if it's not too long already. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna do this in 3 parts. We've got a lot of the new Donruss product over here. Every card in here is numbered, I believe, and I got them for just under $1 a piece, I believe, and then an auto lot, and then singles that I picked up. So let's start with the low-end stuff first. So all of this stuff is numbered. I got it all for $1 a piece. A lot of these guys are prospects and probably playing in the Summer League right now, so I figured it would be pretty timely. That's a cool Jeremy Lin there. That one's out of 99. Raven Johnson, very good at basketball. Marcus Zochi, I believe it's pronounced. Out of 75 there, cool one. Ryan Hampton, Zeke Mayo, kind of buns. Jason Sanyon, Malik Thomas, nice one there. Otega Owe, Matthew Abel, Kenon Kenchings, Kyle Korver, cool in there, like yellow stars. Javon Small, Alex Caravan, Noah Asenge, I believe it's pronounced, cool one. Another Zochi, Tyson Chandler, Babatunde, and Chaz Lanier. And every one of these is numbered, so I figured even if, like, worst case, I'm listing these at $1.99. Some of them are probably $5, $6, maybe even $10. Zakiah Johnson. There's 2 Yaxels in here, both the same parallel, so I figured those are nice. He started off really well in the Summer League. Boris Diaw, Jim Calhoun, Penny, Doc Rivers, Rasheer Fleming sells well. Another Matthews, Ochi, AK-47, Kirilenko, Aldridge, Dr. J, Muggsy, Elijah, Matas, Amari, and Thomas Sorber. This lot, I believe, is also $1 a piece. These are all autos, and there's one in here in particular that I wanted. You'll figure out pretty quickly. Will Richard, John Tanji, Braden Burries. I mean, this should pretty much pay for the lot. Really good player there. Should be starting his Summer League journey soon. Jarris Walker, Zay Harwell, Cole Rosario, Emily Skinner, Filipowski, Kobe Sanders, TKR, nice one there. Probably like $5 or $6. Ryan Dunn, Moses Moody, Jarris Walker, Scoot Henderson's nice, and then Jordan Hawkins, who kind of fell off the map. But last but not least here, singles. Some cool stuff for sure. Random, definitely. Pulse Iamaleava auto. I've been watching some film on him recently, just furthering my belief in him. Elijah Arenas, rated prospect, out of, I believe that's 65. $9 Damon Williams auto. I will take that all day. I believe this was $5. Will Johnson Prism Silver auto. This is a Zeke Mayo gold rated rookie out of 10. Myra Ramirez plays for Chelsea. Rookie auto out of 75. Thought that was cheap. Shout out Jabber for this one. James Cook. This is a team logo out of 32. That was a throw-in. Brunner out of 75. Topps Chrome UCC auto there. That's nothing. Mateo, just another Uyunglele to add to the collection. YKN out of 75 there. And last but certainly not least, Darth Vader limited out of 500 there on the PSA 10. So that's it for the pickups. Let's cut to the sale. Okay, so I've kind of gone through. I'm making money on every single one of these sales. How much? I'm too lazy to calculate that, so too bad, so sad. But let's run through them really quick. This is what all sold since I put my store on time away mode last Wednesday evening. Devontae Smith out of 75. Zubats Optic rated rookie. $10 for this Jonathan David red. That's all profit. Brandon Graham for 15 plus ship. 40 plus ship on the Greg Jennings Chrome Gold. Paul George FX rookie. Andrew Marsh. This was a nice double up. 15 into 35 shipped on the Tom Chambers. 30 shipped on this Messi refractor. I got 8 shipped on this Yamal sticker. I believe I got 70 shipped on this Favre here. This is a copper out of 35, or bronze mojo, sorry, PSA 10. Then we got a Will Griffin for 13 shipped. Another sticker, $3 shipped. Derry Mensah, 40 shipped on the 101 auto. $1 on the Christian McCaffrey orange. Cam Kinchin's 80 shipped there. 2 more stickers. This was a bundle of 2 for $4 plus ship. Hightower, 10 plus ship. 45 shipped on the Bryce Young. This was 13 or 14 shipped. Gold out of 10 there. 10 plus ship on the Eason. Another batch of 2 blues stickers for 4 plus ship. This was 15 on the Rainn Wilson star-studded patch. 8 shipped on the Anthony Hill NIL contenders. 2 plus ship on the Shady. 15 plus ship on the Ben Seraph Bowman. I believe this was nearly 30 shipped on the Kane patch. $1 plus shipping on the Malik Bowman there. And then really nice one here, Jahad Campbell Optic out of 15. This was a nice quick double up, listed the same, or sold the same day of listing. So yeah, really, really good week of sales. Happy with this. I think it all adds up to around $500. So definitely cool with that while being on time away mode. Time to get all this back here listed and pack these orders, and see you guys later.